Hello everyone. Big game out here. Doing a response to a VR video, yes. We are doing a response to Cy Owen. Ginger Hippy Gaming. Link will be down below. Well, a few days ago, he put out a bit of a challenge. The 24-hour video shop challenge. Basically, years ago when you used to have Blockbusters and places like that, you go in there with your mum and your dad and they drag you around. You'd have to pick one game, just one, to play, normally for like a weekend. So he's put out a challenge that you should go to your collection, pull a game out that you've never played before, and play it for 24 hours. And only that game, nothing else. So we've done it a little bit of a difference. On Thursday night, I was on Eddie Rollercore's channel, on his live stream. There was a few of us on there, and we thought we'd do the shelf game to pick our games out. But we wasn't going to pick our own games, other people picked them for us. So we went around, and I was lucky enough to have Paul, the Inked Northerner, to pull mine out. Now I'd spent 2 hours sorting out my games room, putting all the games from my latest pickups videos all in order on the walls, on the shelves. And I thought, oh, lovely. He's going to pick something good. No, what does everyone pick when they come to me? Mega Drive. So everyone's pulling out all these great games to play. So it comes to Paul, he goes, right, we'll go Mega Drive. Shelf 5, front row, number 11. So I went over to my shelves, had a walk over there. Thought, lovely, here we go. Gonna pull out an absolute belter. What did I pull out? Might and Magic. A gateway to another world. We're all laughing, going, you got the short end of the straw here. Si's come on, we're having a joke going, oh look, the guy on the bat, it's you, Si, you've jinxed this, you've put us into it. Right, what type of game is this? So everyone's thought I've been shafted. So this is the ultimate challenge in fantasy adventure. It is a dungeon crawling RPG. It's probably not the best game. Everyone was laughing, saying it was the worst game that anyone could have pulled out. But to be fair, once you get used to it, it's not too bad. It just takes a while to figure out what you've got to do. So I managed to get on. I created a few new people. I created the old big game how I had to be there, didn't I? We chucked old Steve in there for the old oh, Steve, that sort of joke. Then I made Eddie Rollercore. So we had Rollercore in there, beasted everyone up. My old buddy from the States, Tendo, we stuck him in there. So I had quite a big squad by the end of it, which helped out a bit. Because if you just play with the normal characters what were in there, there's only 7, I think. I'm sure there's 7. By the time I've added these few new characters, and you can adjust the character settings so you can pick how good they are at each individual things. So I was having a bit of a mix, so they was all really strong. So that was quite fun, making the characters. Then you got into the game. So you start off in the little inn or tavern, whatever you want to call it. And like, what do I do here? And you walk out, and there's no map in the top corner. There's no map. But if you're lucky, you go up to one of these candles on the wall, and next thing you know, a map appears, and that helped a lot. Without that map, you ain't got a clue what's going on. But yeah, you go down all these corridors, all these rooms. You had the bar there. You can go in the bar and have a few drinks. They had a nice woman there working behind the bar, leaning over, all her stuff hanging out. It was lovely. You probably see it in the clip here, what's up on next to me, what I'm playing. To give you a bit of an idea, this is actually me playing the game. So you can see how bad it is. I recorded about an hour's of footage and put it down to like 9 minutes in the end. Just trying to show you a bit of different enemies and stuff like that. But yeah, the first few, when I was going through, I didn't know what I was doing. I was coming across like bosses. You had like frogs and cats and witches and God knows what else. Loads of different enemies. Some little gecko thing I think was one of them. But yeah, you come across them, and the first few I just chose to run because I didn't really know what I was doing. Then I managed to find the blacksmiths, so I was able to buy a nice weapon. So I used all my gold. Gold is hard to come by. I'll tell you how you get gold in a minute, but it's really hard to come by. You can get a little bit of gold in the bars, not much. Like free gold. You can search the bar for gold, but it will take you all day to get the amount of gold that you need. So eventually I realised that you could fight these enemies and win. Only a few of them. There's a few that absolutely destroy you. You don't want to play them. But they've got a little counter, so it tells you how many monsters are there. So there's normally like 4 or 5. But then there was like one where I come and there was like 300, which was in a forest, some orc. You can disturb the orcs in the forest, but we'll get to that in a bit later. But yeah, so, and it does it in rounds. So you attack them a few times, like not every time you kill one of the monsters, it comes out on the side that one's left, and like, when they attack you, it takes health off your guys. They're all down the bottom of the screen and they've got like their hit points at the end. So it takes that off of them. Really selling this game to you, ain't I? It's a brilliant game. You need to go and buy it. But yeah, so eventually you kill them. And I had to Google this, but I was watching someone play it because I didn't have a clue. But after you kill a boss, or these enemies, whatever you want to call them, not bosses, you can search. So you go into the menu and you hit search. And when you search, it normally pulls up a little gold box. Not always, but some of the times it does. Now you got to be careful because some of them are trapped, so you can cast a spell on it to check whether they're trapped or not. I didn't the first couple of times. I just opened it, and next thing I know, all my men had died because it was booby trapped. So yeah, I've done that. But you get like 150 gold each, which you think, oh, that's not a lot, but if there's 6 of you getting 150 gold each, it's 900 gold. But you can go on to like one person, you can transfer all the gold to them. So when you're sitting there with 900 gold, you can actually buy quite a lot of stuff. You can get some nice armour, some nice weapons. You can go to the bar and get absolutely hammered if you want. Tip the bartender. But yeah, you get quite a lot of stuff. So after you've gone round and you killed a few of these, and now all your blokes have got better armour and better weapons, you can fight a few more enemies and you win. So that was quite enjoyable. I quite enjoyed that. Then I managed to stumble across a basement. So I went down some stairs into a basement, which I don't know where these stairs were because it's literally a dead end wall you're looking at. It's just like nothing there. And next thing you step forward, it's like, do you want to descend down the stairway to such and such? I'm like, yeah, go on then, why not? So I go down there. You go forward and you either got to go left or right. Whenever you go left or right, there's an enemy there. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to kill you. So I'd avoid going down to the basement straight away. So stumbling around, going in all these different rooms. Eventually I went to a wall and it goes, would you like to leave the castle? I'm like, you can actually leave this place. So I'm like, yeah, go on then. So you go outside and it's a massive open world. And you go forward and you get to like a bit of water there, and you turn right and you can go. It comes to a path and there's a boat that you can cross. But I didn't have any gold when I first found that. It was like 5 gold to cross, so I couldn't go across there. Didn't have any gold. But I managed to go up and around. It was quite a way, and I found another castle first of all, and they wouldn't let you in. They wanted to attack you, so I thought, oh, I'll give these a go. So they absolutely destroyed me. Your highest character's got like 16 health. These things are taking like 40 health at a time off you, so you had no chance. So it sends you all the way back to the first village. So I went again, found another route, found another castle, and was able to go in that one. So that was good. And then like they had all the same sort of stuff there. The bar, they got trading areas so you can train up your combat to get better strength. Like there's loads of different rooms in there, and then, like I saved it in the bar there. So like in the inn. So I was able to go, when I go to the home page, there was like 2 inns you can go to now. So I had a few people at one and a few people at the other. That was quite good. But yeah, and like basically it's based on time as well. So it goes to days. So like you walk along and it will go dark, and then like that's the night time, and then next thing you know it goes light, and then that's the day over. It's like, oh, that's one day. So I've managed to get up to day 8, which is quite good. I've put quite a bit of time in it to get to that day 8. But yeah, like I say, when we all first looked at this, we was all laughing. But once you actually get into it, it's not a bad game. I actually quite enjoyed it, so I'm up for the challenge again. Maybe another weekend we can do another shelf game live and give it another go. Hopefully they won't pick a Mega Drive game this time, because I've played most of these, but obviously being an RPG, I put it in and tested it. But that was about all. But yeah, like there's, you can see on the back here on the screenshots, there's like different enemies you come across. Oh yeah, and if you get lost in the forest, you can walk up to a tree and it says, "Do you want to disturb the orcs?" Say no. There's hundreds of them. There's like 300 in each pack, and you got no chance unless you're like really higher level. Like these guys here have got like 151 health on here. My guys, like I say, the highest one had 16, I think. It'll be in the footage. So unless you get really good, you label like this guy's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people in his squad. I was only able to have 6. Being robbed there. But yeah, he's got to day 105 and he's fighting a dragon. But yeah, unravel the dark mystery of a sorcerer king who's been dead for over 100 years. There you go, that's the idea of it. Choose from 8 character classes as you create your own unique band of adventure. Customize each of them with over 15 skills and traits. Choose from over 250 types of weapons and armour. There you go, see. This is where it becomes such a long game doing this sort of stuff. Experience over 100 hours of adventuring. Battery backup included to save your game. Over 150 pages of clues, maps and instructions. Yes. Not instructions. Loot. Oh, I can't even read whatever that bottom word says there. Illustrations, is it? Oh, no. Illustrations, I think. But yeah, to save the game, all you've got to do is go to the inns, and you can click on it and save it to go back to the main menu, and then that's how you save it. So, who knows, I might get good at this and figure out how to actually play it properly. But yeah, for now, that is Might and Magic on the Mega Drive. Gate to Another World. When I first picked this out, I would have given it 1 out of 10, but from playing it and realising it's pretty fun actually once you get used to it, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for enjoyment and playability. If you've enjoyed this, let me know. If you've played this game, let me know what you think of it. If you own this game, let me know. Drop comments down below. But as for now, I just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.